Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Startup investors need to hone their skills in order to succeed over the long run. Key skills include evaluating the team, assessing products and markets, accessing financial capital, not only for the current round of funding, but for later stages, and managing a portfolio of startup investments, including supporting the startup and generating exits. In managing a portfolio, you need to provide support to the startup at some level. It's best to invest in businesses that you can help, so this should be a part of your investing criteria. You need to track the companies in your portfolio and keep up to date with them at least once a quarter. At some point, you may need to help the startup generate an exit by making introductions to companies who could acquire the startup. A potential buyer will want to see the startup's organization align with their own structure. The investor can help the startup align with the acquirer. This process becomes the growth strategy of the startup. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.